Hello and welcome back to Astrodle. In the last episode, we had just recently gotten to another star. There was going to be an episode between this one and the last one, but there were some technical difficulties on that, so we'll just say that was a little bit of offline grinding. I can't quite remember how much was done in that last episode, but let's get a bit of an index here. So we have the target. So my mouse, my cursor does nothing while this is active. Lasers shoot where that thing is. If I toggle it off, then I'm back in control. So that's a nice little boost. We have the ball, which is this guy here. And you can kind of bounce him off the cursor. It's a little finicky sometimes, like that. You kind of have to get it in position and hold the cursor still for a moment. But it will just bounce off of all these nodes, which is quite fun. What else? Right, the rocket here. We did end up unlocking Scorpio Essence at least once, which allowed us to get the upgrade here to move on to the next star. So moving the cursor above a normal bullet turns into... Oh, well, there we go, Gemini again. Above a normal bullet turns it into a critical bullet. Only works after critical bullets unlocked. So yeah, the way Scorpio bullets work is the gunner here, the guy around the center, will shoot up bullets, and occasionally he'll shoot out a critical bullet. And that will be like that one right there. That'll be a Scorpio bullet, it'll shoot projectiles out, and whatever it hits gets turned to Scorpio Essence instead of the normal Essence. However, my upgrade is that I can have my mouse near it, and all of it will be Scorpio, which is very, very nice. So, besides that, just kind of working on upgrading things and getting these bonuses here. There's Aquarius ×2 as well. So, I did let the game idle a little bit, I believe, last time. Also, I think this is, yeah, Gemini is maxed now, which makes sense. It was probably going to be the first one to get maxed anyway. But I let things run a little bit just because we wanted to get some of these bonuses before we moved on to a next star, specifically so we could add another one of these upgrades. This is new though. Fallout, having 999,999,999 essences of one sign doubles the collection of the next one in the cycle. So for example, Leo doubles Cancer. So I wonder if that means, does Gemini double Leo in this case, or does Gemini double nothing because we haven't unlocked the other one yet? I'm not sure, but that's kind of cool. If I added this, let's see, doubles the collection of the next one. It's hard to say. So the next star, that'd be ×4, also ×4. So yeah, I don't think this works quite yet. But we can take another one. So, economy wouldn't be too bad. Let's see. This one also wouldn't be too bad. Oh, okay. Well, there's Leo upgraded. I feel like we just got a ton of Leo there. Like, all at once. But I'm not sure how. Well, regardless. Aquarius is also going pretty well. Some of these upgrades I just am not sure how to do. Deploy the target and have it destroy all the blobs that were in orbit at that moment. I feel like... I'm not sure. I feel like that's just something like we shut off everything else here. Like that. But then obviously some of the ones are going to be out of its kind of orbit range, which I'm not sure what to do about that. So we'll bring everything back. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Detonate the detonator and destroy 25 blobs or more at once. That one might be doable now. And then withdraw the gunner just when the last bullet has fired is critical. That one is going to rely on me not upgrading the rate of fire. I just cannot, like, unless I sit here and I just one by one like that. Let it shoot off one shot, pull it back, and just wait until hopefully that one shot is critical. I don't know how long that would take though. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I was just about to stop, but there we go. Cool. Yeah, and then can we make the detonator? I see that I have another voicemail. This would increase... Oh, that's right. This would unlock Pisces Essence, which is the next one. After detonation, Pisces Essences are now created for each blob destroyed. So, like, that was a lot right there. But I guess it just wasn't 25. I think, realistically, that might just be something that we get by upgrading this over time. But let's listen to the voicemail. 999,999,999 essences of one type. Looks like we have reached maximum capacity. We can't store any more. It will have to do then. And it will, I'm sure of it. All there's left to do is collect the same quantity of all 12 essences. Good luck, mortal. Yeah, I feel like Gemini is the first one that you're gonna get that at. Just with how its exponential growth works. Are there any other upgrades that we might want to go for in terms of the kind of sticking around here? Let me just get all of these. Then we can just put back on the gutter. We'll double that again. We're about to double cancer essences. Oh, we never brought this guy back. There we go. Just kind of looking around to see what upgrades we have. So Cancer Essence and Taurus Essence. It's getting close to coming back. Pisces, we're about halfway there, which, I mean, if we're... And this guy's gone again. Gotta bring that guy back. If we want to get a lot of Pisces Essence quickly... Oh, there's Cancer. So this takes 23,000, that takes 30,000. Is this a double? Yeah, that is a twice as much. So I feel like with that one, I would probably just get to the 23,000 and then build up to the 30,000 again. But a lot of stuff is happening now. Taurus is almost there in terms of doubling. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a lot more Leo at this point to increase how much we're getting, how many of the essence we're getting. Oh, there's Taurus. Perfect. I think in the last episode, something that I ended up unlocking... Oh! Velocity bonus. Interesting. Something I ended up unlocking was that when going to the stars, or when going getting the bonuses, it is reduced. We don't need nearly as much now. Taurus is getting there, getting pretty close to having a ×2. And at that point, everything would be doubled at the next star. So... almost there to doubling Scorpio. Oh, I thought it was 22,000. Looks like it's 23. But yeah, I can't imagine trying to get Scorpio Essence without this upgrade, where your cursor guarantees them to be better. Might as well increase the rate of fire. At least on, what is this, the target? So yeah, if we're maxed out on Gemini, I guess there's nothing else we can do with it at this point. It's just there. How many more until we can bring another? And how close are we to that with something? Scorpio is probably that Scorpio and Taurus are probably the two closest. And that would just be 2 more. And then we would need 2 more again to be able to bring another one of these. But something to consider, if we wait and unlock Pisces Essence, we'll unlock another one of those abilities. So I think we will just push towards Pisces. Just gotta keep following this and creating as much Scorpio Essence as possible. And I think we're about halfway there now. That'll be 15,000. Yep, perfect. And yeah, Pisces Essence is actually used for quite a bit here. So we have Velocity bonus, we have... Oh no, that's a Virgo Essence for Rate of Fire. I just saw that it was green and assumed it was Pisces. It's a shame that I can't, I have to follow this with my mouse. You know, actually, here's what we'll do. We'll keep target on. No, we can actually shut target off. Shut off the ball. Shut off everything else. Because we were just focusing on Pisces. Or Scorpio. Actually, we'll make it, twice as many, or 50% spawn rate. How close are we to get another Leo? Not very. So probably just spawn rate. And this will maximize how much of the Scorpio Essence we're getting here. And there it is. Pisces Essence. Alright, now we bring back this guy. And actually I'm going to take away him. And I wonder if I just sit here. Oh, so it's for every essence that he explodes. Got it. So it doesn't take away the essence. Because Pisces, it converts the essence that you hit into Pisces. Which could be an issue eventually, but I can see that he's getting about 11 every time, 11 to 15, and one of the goals is to get 25, so let's see. Yeah, that's not going to be very much, but it's something. Okay, there's Taurus. Perfect. And yeah, I wish you could direct this one around a little bit more. Get 2 more per blob destroyed. I should probably actually look to see what that unlocked. That unlocked nothing, actually. I guess it would have technically done this one. Are there any others that we're expecting to get to 999? No. Gemini was the only one. Okay. So, I mean, this he's going strong. We're just getting twice as much more there. I think that one could be a pretty quick one, just passively. And then Pisces as well. And that would get us 2 more. Alright, so let's turn back on the gunner. And then that increases the velocity. What else does Pisces do? Bring the generator to 100% power. Okay, that's really good. And then increase the blob spawn rate. Got it. So I'm just gonna sit here. Just try to get more Pisces. Nope, this is not Pisces, this is Scorpio. I will get the names of these right eventually. And we can increase the rate of fire, it's just not for a while. And this is the critical rate, if I remember correctly? Yeah. So right now it's 5% naturally, but I just don't even think that's worth upgrading realistically with a more active playstyle. Oh, we gotta be getting those upgrades. I mean, that's another 20,000 Scorpio. On top of the 30,000 that we'd gotten before the other upgrade, and then another 25,000 or so. Okay, yep, there's the Scorpio times 2. I was just kind of doing some quick math in my head and thinking we should be pretty close to this. And you know what? 100% generator. And that's an achievement. Restore the generator's power. Let's listen to the voicemail. Yeah, 100% power. From now on, it's smooth sailing until you become a god. Damn, that feels good. Look at how lively the star looks with all those blobs orbiting around. This is us, champ. We're doing this. Of course, there are still improvements to make. The training goes on. I've added even more missions to the list. Check them out. I hope you're feeling great too, because you should. I'm gonna go back and dance some more now. Bye. And I'm working over here, and this guy's just dancing. Well, let's check out the missions. We have destroy 4 different essences of blobs with... Is that lasers? IE lasers? Without moving your cursor, then move it before destroying a 5th blob. Okay. So... we could do that. I'm gonna actually have to get rid of some of these guys for this. And I'm gonna upgrade that real quick. So 4 different types without moving the cursor. Let's do, try to find a good spot here. This is a good area. There just isn't any purple. We could try to thread the needle right here. Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, I keep moving my mouse, so that's not gonna work. Let's just clear some of these out and hope for some better spawns here. Let's see. I didn't even think about Gemini, actually. So what we can do is that. The 2 purples might be too close. Ah, damn. Okay. That would be not enough right there. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how this works. Destroy 4 different essences of blobs with lasers without moving your cursor. Then move it before destroying a 5th blob. Are these not lasers? These are lasers, right? Like over here? With the lasers, yeah, okay. With the lasers, destroy a blob that spawned behind the hacking wave. I don't know what that is yet. Withdraw the ball when it's only 1 blob away from going into overdrive. I don't know what overdrive is yet. While keeping your cursor within the detonator's range. Okay, that's easy. Just have to let this guy kind of guide us around here. There we go. Summon a Libra star with Libra blobs destroyed with the lasers only. Summon a Libra star. Is that this thing, or... Detonate the detonator and destroy at least 6 essences of blobs at once. It looks like one of the ones there is what's called a Libra star, so yeah. Libra blobs in a row with the lasers. Okay, so can't do those yet. Yeah, I feel like the detonator should be able to do its 25 thing, but it might just need a higher capacity still. Because that was 13 there. Alright, we'll turn everybody back on here. Except for you. We'll turn, yeah, just you two. No, actually, we're good on Pisces. So, yeah, we'll turn everybody on. There's 16 there. That was pretty good. How are we doing on things? So we need 2 more. I'm thinking Pisces will probably be 1. And then, I mean, Aries probably is the other. It's going up relatively quick. It's just not super crazy fast. But Pisces should definitely be a good one. Actually, should probably get rid of target and the ball and the chaser because of the detonation here. Trying to get as much Pisces essence as possible. And, okay, I guess we can get rid of the gunner as well. And just focus solely on this. You know, if he went into this big group right here. Come on, bud. Yep, straight on in. Don't get half of it, come on. Come on, there you go. Was that 25? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 20? Really? 24? Man. I'm kind of inclined to just shoot down all of these over here. And just try to get ones that spawn over there where he is. That was 18. Essentially just keep an area clear here so that they spawn everywhere else but this area. So like up there is now the big grouping, so we'll just try to keep up there as where they're spawning. Now you have to get up there, bud. Okay, that was also pretty good. If you can get into that group, though, you're definitely good. Nope, keep going north. That was 34. That was good. Right? That was 22. I could have scored that said 34. Let me look at this upgrade. Oh, I have to detonate it. Okay. Okay, if I have to detonate it, I can do that. So, like right there. There we go. Perfect. And that gets us the secret. Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, Aries. So purple, white, yellow, blue, red. Purple, white, yellow, blue, red. Purple, white, yellow, blue, red. Perfect. Let's get twice as more of that. Deploy the target and have it destroy all the blobs that are in orbit at that moment. So yeah, I think for that one, I actually can kind of... Oh, cool, there's 2 times Pisces. In helping out the blob, I think I realized how I can actually do this. So what I need to do is just kind of trim this center area. And then I also need to trim the outer area here. I think those are good. We'll just get rid of these in the center here. Maybe get rid of like those. And then let's sneak on out. Okay, well we have to get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Okay, let's sneak out here. If we activate the target. Okay, it's further out. It's pretty far out. Okay, so we actually need to trim this further back more. So like that up there should be okay. That up there should be okay. Down here. Okay. I think that's good. I missed those. It's not going to count. Okay, its range is pretty small. I mean, I'll let it get these real quick, but I'm pretty sure that won't give me the mission. No, that's not it. Okay. So, yeah, now these are all kind of internal, so gotta get these out again. We will get this mission done. So we're gonna break these, and we're just gonna go far out with these and try to make a very thin line. Okay, so all these need to go away. And then make that line a little bit thinner if we can. And, yep, trim that up, trim that. Get all these ones on the inside. Okay. It feels like I'm fighting an uphill battle here, but this looks good. I think this will also be easier with, oh, okay. Well, I don't know why those got destroyed. Okay, no, not you. Okay, I'm a little worried about this area up here, but if we swing this around, activate target. I feel like that's pretty good. That purple right there. I think that purple was it. Dang it. Okay. Well, let's see. We're one away. Taurus and Aquarius are the two closest. So let's just go ahead and turn everything back on. And let those run. And while those run, let's just take a look here. So, destroy 4 different essences of blobs with lasers without moving your cursor. Then move it before destroying a 5th blob. Yeah, I feel like that should be fairly easy to do. It's just a matter of finding a good spot for it. So, like, that's going to be blue, that's going to be yellow, and then that's... Oh, that actually worked. Cool. Alright. And I think everything else we cannot do except for this one. But that one I think will just be easier when we have less orbs. And we'll turn back on the target. Are there any upgrades we can get? We're kind of, yeah, far away from any upgrades, really. Oh, I'm not sure I want Scorpio Essence right now. Capricorn's going. Aquarius. I feel like we're getting a huge boost to some of these. Is it one of these? Blobs respond twice as fast. Unique blobs aren't unique. Critical. Detonator destroys all the unique blobs it hovers over. No, nothing really. Interesting. I remember we're not really close to any of these. I guess Taurus, but I mean, Taurus is going pretty well. Oh, that's a ton of blobs, all right there. All right. I feel like we're pretty close to another star. I would love to get one more activation here. I'm also realizing that at most we're only going to be able to have 8 selected in total, which is interesting. I feel like the Aries is really, really close. We could probably just wait for that one. And then that way we do get another one. Let's go ahead and figure out which one we want to take. So probably not this one, because I don't think that Gemini would cross over and buff Leo. I think Gemini would just buff the one that's next, and we don't have it yet. This one could be pretty good, especially if it applies to the target, which I think it might. This one's really good early, but this one combined with this one, no, this one combined with this one, don't, like, this one falls off. This last stand falls off really quickly once you also have endurance. Economy is pretty good, just in terms of quickly getting back up to where you were. So probably economy and endurance. I think that would probably be good if we end up waiting. If we don't end up waiting, then probably just economy. But just in the time that I was going through that, we got another million. So I think we'll just wait for it. And there's another upgraded here that we can get. And we're looking for, let's buff that again. Which one are we looking for again? Taurus? Aquarius is catching up though. But yeah, once Taurus is done, unless something is like 30 seconds away from another thing, we'll go ahead and just go for it. So 1.5 more mil on Taurus. Not Taurus, I keep saying Taurus, it's Aries. I'm probably making a number of people upset with that. We're actually 1 more million and we can double it again. But at that point, we're pretty much already there, so. I'm actually going to go ahead and take the target off and just go through all of these real quick. Pump it back on. Because the target creates this, you know, kind of empty ring, and then the central area is pretty, you know, good for everything else to break it. I just don't feel like there's anything that can get the center stuff fast enough. And also, we're keeping up with orb count really easily here. Just trying to get some more Aries. There we go. I feel like the target is moving slower. Or maybe not. Does it say something about that? Nope. Okay. We're almost close to this. We're very close to this. There we go. And we're going to be getting this in just a second. Almost there. Perfect. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought that unlocked another one. It did not. Never mind. I thought last stand was new. Okay, so that's 86 mil on the next one. We're not going to be waiting for that. Aquarius is close, but I don't think close enough to warrant sticking around for it. And everything else is also not that close. So we will take economy and endurance. And we'll go ahead and move on. On to the next one. And here we are. Oh, that's a heck of an upgrade. Getting 2 upgrades right off the bat. But we do have economy, which, yeah, is going to do stuff like that. So, I definitely want to be upgrading these ones as quickly as possible. But this should get us to kind of a crazy amount of upgrades very quickly, especially with economy making it so that we essentially get them for free. At this point, we need blob count already. Get rid of fire up. Oh, you know what? We need Aquarius for that. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, oh, right, we need to build back up the generator power, so let's go ahead and get Leo's unlocked. And we'll get the chaser, increase our rate of fire. Grab those. Oh, there we go. Come on, bud. Get out of there. Go do something. Oh, it's still... For me, manually buying upgrades, it's still kind of cashing out the fact that it automatically destroys blobs for me. For every upgrade I purchase. It's gonna get more Aquarius for us. There we go. Now they can start going for their own things. More Capricorn, there we go. And then Gemini blobs will be here soon, and Gemini is just gonna go insane. Let's see, Gemini is 128 times. So... yeah, Gemini is actually going to just buy a whole bunch of free upgrades for us really quickly. I think that's 42%. We just keep going. It's now 31. We'll just double how much Gemini is giving us. Listen to that sound. What a beautiful sound. My God. It's doing the thing again. What is... it's... economy that does that? Every time you buy an upgrade, random blobs are destroyed. 1 for every 5 upgrades installed. Yep. So that's just going to get crazier and crazier. That's about to be free, actually, so we'll just let that be free. I definitely want the Aquarius generator upgrades. The more blobs on screen, the better. Upgrade that. Get these. Yeah, this is going pretty crazy already. Alright, well that's max number of bullets there. And now we want to unlock the ability to get Cancer Essence, which is just waiting for a little bit more Taurus. There we go. Start getting that to build up. And we'll actually just wait for the Leo here. Progress has slowed down just a little bit, but not enough to worry me whatsoever. We got back up to where we were pretty quickly. Let's see here. Go ahead and grab that Capricorn upgrade, grab that Gemini upgrade, and once again we're done with Gemini upgrades. Oh, there's Taurus. Buff how much of that we get. Oh, we got our first little bit of Cancer Essence. I feel like we might want to help out Cancer Essence a little bit here. Just to kind of get started. Because it does always have trouble before we have too many orbs on the floor. There we go. I think Cancer is probably by far the one that grows the slowest. There we go. And what are these? Charge duration. Waiting for the drone there. Go and grab that. Make the chaser move faster. Sounds good. And more orbs. And I don't have... I did take the Scorpio upgrade, right? Oh, okay. It's because critical shots aren't unlocked yet. That will be here. So Scorpio Essence will be the next essence to get. Trying to get the Capricorn here so we can double it again. Oh, there's another Cancer upgrade. And there's the Capricorn. And I think Cancer is still struggling a little bit. So I'm actually going to go ahead and shut off these. And just kind of help him out. Just push you over here. See, there's a whole bunch over here. Let's see if you can hit that. Oh, right. I forgot hitting the edge of the arena also forces it to go. So what we can do is we can kind of bring this around here, up here, hit the edge there, and there we go. That didn't quite go. The sound that that makes is just special, is the best way to put it. There we go. There's another double. There's Taurus doubling. And we're just helping Cancer out a little bit. Just needs a little helping hand. Oh, it looks like that Cancer upgrade was 10%, which means we just got it for free, which is quite nice. Let's get that Aries one. Oh, and there's another Cancer one. Leo is almost there. Let's see if we can just push for it. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get that. Is Cancer gone on its own now? We need 2,400. We can actually just push for Scorpio Essence real quick. There we go. Actually, that's going to be target. This is 20,000 that this needs. But now I can just push this. Go. So we're going for 20,000. There's 6,000, almost 7,000. Let's try to push this in a line there. Beautiful. There's 10,000. Come on. There we go. There's 14. We're going to go ahead and get that doubled. Perfect. See, man, getting that double is amazing. That's already 8,000 again right there. And then we could bring this down. Get it through this group here. It's 14,000. And there's 20. Perfect. Now we have Scorpio Essence. So we'll leave Cancer to do what it's going to do, and we'll start getting Scorpio. Go 50%. Oh, let's actually buff that up a little bit. There's another Scorpio. There we go. And this is going up kind of crazy. The next one we want to unlock is for the detonator, which I can't quite remember how much that is. But I am gonna guess that we're gonna get there pretty quick. Let's increase how many orbs are spawning. That's going to be good. We are kind of hovering around our halfway threshold, which ain't great. We got a detonator upgrade for free, which is nice. But we're still pushing for... currently I'm pushing for the 20,000 to double Scorpio again. And then I'll push for the, I think it's 30,000 for the Pisces. Oh, there we go. Alright, and now we're just pushing for the Pisces upgrade. And we're already halfway there. Nice. Taurus is actually getting close to another upgrade. I see a number of upgrades that use Taurus and Capricorn, but I think I'll just wait to double them again. And 24, 25,000, 26, we're almost there. Scorpio, 28, 29, 30. There we go. So now we have Pisces, but we have to actually bring that guy back in. And we'll go ahead and bring the ball in as well. I figure I'll get the upgrade for the ball here. Just a sec. There we go. And no, Taurus is really close to an upgrade. We'll just wait. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of everything that isn't the detonator to make sure that we're getting as much Pisces as possible here. Going to try to break all the orbs on this side to group them more closer to that guy. Just like that. That's halfway to another upgrade already. Perfect. He is just in a completely dead zone. There we go. Depending on getting the Aquarius upgrade again, 100% power, I think we'll just wait till then. Get that doubling. We'll get it pretty quick. Yep, that right there was almost it on its own. We're at 105 blobs in here now, which is great. Let's just bump that up to 100%. So for this one, this is 5 million Aquarius. So that's going to take a while. There's a big group down there, though. Yep, perfect. Go for it. There it is. And, oh man, that's really close. Okay. Taurus and Capricorn actually aren't really close to upgrades anymore. We'll grab that. Grab this. And then I think we will do one more upgrade for... Oh, and that's the last upgrade for Aries as well. So if Aries gets maxed out, that also just leads to a blank one. Huh. Okay. It looks like max here is 7. And Aries is only at 4. So, oh, I'm breaking blobs that I should not. Just grab those. And then if you can go into that big blob right there. Perfect. And then just stay inside of it. Come back. I'll just detonate you there. There we go. And then we'll turn everything else back on. We'll get that upgrade. And I'm not really sure what we're kind of pushing for here. I did forget to go for some of these, specifically this one, before upgrading the amount of blobs we had. But the other ones we can't go for, so... we're still just breaking things. There we go. More fire rate for the target. We'll get a velocity upgrade. I don't know what unlocks the next essence. Leo is almost ready to upgrade again, though. Actually, just gonna take off the target here and grab a whole bunch of these Leos to try to push for it. Must be like 1.2 mil. There we go. I was gonna say, we were very close to that. So what do we need here? What is close to leveling? Nothing, really. I mean, Aquarius, it looks like, is the closest. Everything else is not really close. On top of that, nothing has so far upgraded. So yeah, I feel like we're meant to kind of stick by this star for a little bit. Build up resources. But yeah, I'm really not sure. This is 160. Okay. Just want to try to compare the numbers here, but let's see, that's another velocity upgrade. Which, sure, I'll go for that. Yeah, there's not much that the Pisces is used for, honestly. This is just more Aquarius. This is... Well, I do know that this, after this upgrade for Leo, I know that it goes to Pisces. At least I'm pretty sure. But that is Virgo. Anything else that's locked? That's all Taurus. That's Capricorn. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I think this is just a keep going and see where we land. Waiting for a voicemail to tell me, hey, here's the next one. But I think I'll go ahead and leave it off here for this episode. I'll let this run a little bit in the background and just kind of build up resources. Maybe see if we can get some of these multipliers, because except for Aquarius, none of them are super close to growing again. So, but I'll go ahead and leave it off here. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like, hit the subscribe button, all the channel interactions, you know the deal. And thanks for watching.